Good. There's Olivia. There's Charlie. Charlie, are we up to 40 days? I don't know, I haven't looked at it lately. Added him to my calendar, extended the calendar. But I was just thinking, I wonder sometimes if maybe more information is not good, right? Like I've always been slow with all these guys, all the visitors. Like, I don't know, at the beginning I integrated pretty quick, right? But then I started doing more. I wanted more work and try to be more realistic if they were in somebody's home, right? Plus, I didn't want the practice of the dogs playing inside, right? Once I started accumulating more of my own dogs, try to keep all exercise outside and inside is all calm, right? That's what a lot of people want anyways. And if someone has the rules that they want their dog to play inside, then they can easily do that, right? It's much easier to get them to play inside than to get them to not play inside. So, but anyways, I wonder, because like a lot of these dogs, they go into foster and they do great, right? Well, I mean, he had problems, but it's because he started doing heartworm medication. And then once he got off the prednisone stuff, he hasn't shown the same issues that he had. So it was probably the medication, right? But I mean, we get a lot of dogs that go into foster. Let's try to show Olivia. Olivia, leave him alone until he's done. All right, hold on. Right? But so a lot of times they just put them in there, and most of the time everything goes good, right? And I'm doing all these super slow integrating, but then part of my complaint about with our foster system is a lot of times the dogs go to the people, and yeah, they like the people, but they're harder to engage, right? So like if this guy has been around 5 dogs his whole life, and then he goes to a place where it's just a person and a dog, sometimes it's a harder engagement to make, right? They're used to the other dogs, and I think that's where we get a lot of the dogs with reactivity, right? They've always been with other dogs all their life, doing things. Then now they don't have dog friends, so every dog they see, hey, there's my friends. I want to be friends with everybody. That wasn't what I was going to talk about, though. That was tangent number 1. Or was it? Yes, it's sort of on topic, right? But the more information, right? So I got all this stuff that I try to follow, and then sometimes I'm like Charlie. I'm going to take him in right now, and he's going to go in the crate. Well, I got to get her out. I think he's a little, and then that gets into all kinds of stuff. Like we started working real good, then I started doing different ways of doing the work, and I kind of let the traditional ways go, right, for the most part. And then, so there's stuff that I let slide. Like, if I would have really worked with him, if I would have really kept up to go to bed, and so he does all this stuff pretty good. I don't ever do a lot of in-group work with him because I don't like doing that. Hey, there's Olivia, look at her. No leash on, cruising around. I could do it with him too. I just don't, he had a hard time with all these burrs. So I had to pick all this crap out of his toes, which is weird. I don't know why I've had visitors that get it real bad, and then Waylon and Willie have never had it. Raider every once in a while gets this little stuck in their feet, stuck in their paws. I got to pick them out. Yeah, so anyways, so I more information, and I start doing things a little different, And then there's stuff that I let slide because, like, yeah, you know, like say specifically with the go to bed thing, I start not working the command anymore once they learn to be calm inside, right? So it's like, well, he does it, he's chill, but then there's times where you're going to be like, hey, you need to go to your bed, and now we haven't worked on it in a month, right? But when he's inside, he lays down. I mean, he's a space invader, right? So I probably really should pick that back up and really work that. So all the other stuff is kind of whatever. His recall's super good. All the other obedience stuff is whatever. It's brain work that we do during structure play. Okay, there I am. Tangent, off on a tangent. Okay, and I gotta get her on a leash because we're almost done. Because when I get over here, I could probably take her all the way in, off leash. But when I get over here, I just had this thing that I don't trust them. Even though she's super good, who knows what's gonna happen, right? So some of these people come out with their dogs. Am I 100% sure that? Right, so some people's timing is different, so as in their schedule changes. So sometimes I see certain people here and sometimes I don't. Olivia, come here, girl. Come here. Good girl. That's a good boy. All right, so anyways, out of here. That's it. Too much information fogs the brain.